Hello, how you going everyone? Today I'd like to talk about three launchpad projects: Trustswap, Polkastarter, and DuckDAO Dime. Actually, I did a video about this about 10 days ago now, and today I'm going to go a little bit deeper. So if you want to catch up on the last video, please check out my YouTube channel. Okay, I'll put that in the description as well. Okay, so what I've done is I've taken the most recent 6 projects which have launched on each of these launch pads, and I've averaged out their profitability. Okay, and I'm going to compare how they've done, and we'll find out which of these launchpad projects is actually performing the best. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to compare the token price, which I've taken from December 26th, and I've also taken again at today's date, which is January 26th, and I'm going to see how much it has increased or decreased. So as you can see, with Trustswap, it was 47 cents on December 26th, and it's now 63 cents, so that's a 34% increase. With DuckDAO, back in December, it was $27.51, and now it's $39.15. And Polkaswap, it was 38 cents, and it is now $1.32. Actually, Polkaswap hasn't been out for a whole month yet, so I had to take the earliest date. So the result is Polkaswap has increased 76%, so that is the clear winner for that category. Okay, so now I'm going to go through the project's most recent performances. So what I've done is I've taken the 6 most recent projects, and I've written down the initial price that the token holders could get that at, and the price that is the current price, okay, not the all-time high. So for Trustswap, that information was quite easy to find, very well written down. But for DuckDAO and also Polkastarter, that information was a little bit more difficult to find. With DuckDAO, they have the all-time high, okay, but they don't have the current, and they didn't have the listed price that the initial DEX offering was at, or the private sale. And Polkastarter, they didn't have that information either, so I've had to scour through a lot of the Telegram groups and so on. Anyway, let me go through that for you. Okay, so based on the last 6 projects averaged out performance, okay, and remember I've calculated this based on the current value of that token, not the all-time high. Okay, so Trustswap averages out at 52%, DuckDAO at 381%, and Polkastarter at 607%. So Polkastarter has won this one hands down. Okay, so I also added another category. This category is cost to be eligible. In order to be eligible for the private sales, you have to have at least 3,000 Trustswap at the current time. So that would cost you about $1,890, because the current price is 63 cents, and you need 3,000 swap. For DuckDAO, for the Beach Club, you need 200 DDIM, so that comes to $39.15 at this time, so that's $7,830. And Polkaswap, you only need 3,000 swap, currently priced at $1.32, so that is $3,960. Okay, so I did add another category, and I call this Pumpamentals. I think at the moment, Polkastarter is absolutely on fire. Everything on Polkadot is on fire at the moment, so I have to give #1 spot to Polkastarter. And DuckDAO is doing tremendously well. Everything that they touch seems to be turning to gold. So they're #2, and steady and surely Trustswap in #3. Okay, so I've also made another category, and I've called that Tokenomics. So first of all, let's look at Trustswap. Trustswap is not only a launchpad, but it also has a lot of different functionality, including using swaps and locking tokens, releasing. It does have an NFT platform which will be released very shortly. It's going to be moved over onto Polkadot very shortly as well. I'm not sure of the exact details though. And it also has some connection with shopping.io. As for DuckDAO, recently they've come out with a new token, the Duck token, and just recently, just the other day, they've come out with the Duckstarter platform, and it's very interesting. Apparently, the Duck token and the DDIM token will become deflationary. There's a very interesting article on this that I'll link to you in the description below. So please have a read through that if you get a chance. And as for Polkastarter, the token price seems to be going up really quickly, and in Q1 of this year they'll be moving over onto Polkadot. Now, as for usability, I think that Trustswap pretty much has a guaranteed allocation. So as long as you have 3,000 swap staked, then you'll definitely get a allocation. But as for both DuckDAO and Polkastarter, it's really competitive just to get into these IDOs or initial DEX offerings. So there's a very small chance, I would say, that you even get in. So you can't really expect an allocation all the time at all. Okay, so there you go. I'll just put the whole chart out there so you can see that clearly. It's a very interesting decision. I think looks like Polkastarter is hands down best value for money, but they all do have different advantages and disadvantages. So yeah, if you're a new investor, please think over it carefully which one you decide on, or if you have enough extra money, I mean, why not go in all three, and you have more chances to be successful in these new projects. Anyway, please, I would be very interested in hearing your opinion, how you feel about each of these projects, and perhaps there's a lot of things I didn't look into as deeply as I could have, and you may want to bring that up in the comments. So please make a comment, like and subscribe. It does really motivate me to keep researching and trying to make new videos for you guys. So thanks very much for listening, and see you next time.